Same stream.
All right. So it's not going to be divided into two separate classes. It might be divided. Oh, God. So now we're going to have a part of the class with two scriptures. I can't do this.
Sure
I don't know.
I don't see us. I don't see us.
Listen, yeah, the heathen. Oh, God. Let me. Yeah, it's going to be in two. Hold on one second. Lord, help us.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay.
Is that it?
It's not. Hold on.
It's like way back.
Hold on a second. You sure it's up?
Nah, that was the clip because it's starting way from the middle. We only got 3 views.
Yeah, 3. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, Lord, help us. Can y'all say a prayer for the tech team, please?
We're hiring.
Oh, Lord, help us. All right, so let's. It was actually literally the last chapter. I mean, I only had like 2 more minutes, so we got 4 minutes. Psalms 18. So remember, we have to look at what it says. The feeble among us shall be as David, right? We just read that. So now, what does it mean to be as David in context to what we're talking about? Remember, the title of the class is Hunters and Prey, right? So we read verse 1. Let's read verse 23.
Verse 23. I was also upright before him, and I kept myself from mine iniquity.
So we have to give glory to the Lord. We give the glory to the Lord, and then we have to make sure that we're keeping ourselves from iniquity, right? And that we're upright. Then go down to verse 27.
Verse 27. For thou wilt save the afflicted people, but wilt bring down high looks.
It says, God will save the afflicted people and will bring down the high looks. Those who are proud. Who's prideful? Who? So we're reading that they're going to be brought down, correct? Go ahead.
For thou wilt light my candle. The Lord my God will enlighten my darkness.
So remember, we read about the illumination earlier in Hebrews chapter 10. Right? Go ahead.
For by thee I have run through a troop.
Hold on. By God, David has ran through a troop. So remember, the feeble among us shall be like David. David was able to run through a troop of his enemies. Go ahead.
And by my God have
Some people play football, so you know what it is to run through tackles, right? That ain't got nothing on what we talking about. I'm talking about David running through these folks, knocking them into another dimension.
That's right.
Right? Go ahead.
And by my God have I leaped over a wall.
Wait a minute. Hold on. The feeble among us will be as David, that through the power of God will be able to leap over a wall. Hold on a second. I don't know if they comprehend that, because we just read in Zechariah 12 that the feeble among us will have capabilities like these, right? Go ahead.
As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him.
Come on.
For who is God save the Lord? Or who is a rock save our God?
Come on.
It is God that girdeth me with strength and maketh my way perfect. He maketh my feet like hinds feet.
Remember we wanted to see the image of the chase row, but it says God will make our feet like hinds feet, extremely agile, extremely fast, leaping over walls. We read this stuff in comic books. Don't you know they're writing about your forefathers?
That's right.
When you watch shows like Flash, listen, that they getting that from the scriptures. Go ahead.
And setteth me upon my high places.
It says, and set me in my high places, meaning places of rulership, because you already took down the heathen. Go ahead.
He teacheth my hands to war.
Teach our hands to war. God has to do that. I don't care if the military taught you. I don't care if the police force taught you. I don't care if you took training classes. You do taekwondo, Fu Manchu. I don't care. The Lord is a God of war.
That's right.
Can't nobody teach you war better than God. Go ahead.
So that a bow of steel is broken by mine arm.
Well, I thought they made the white man the man of steel. But we're reading, David says steel was bent around his arm. Wait a minute. So the feeble among us will be able to do this? Go ahead.
Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness hath made me great.
What verse you in?
Verse 35.
Jump down. 36.
Verse 36. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me.
So you know how you take 1 step, 2 steps to get to your destination, right? It's going to take you, let's say to that back wall, it'll take you, let's say 100 steps to get there. David was able to take 1 step and get to that destination. God enlarged his steps. Can't go past that. So, we see that in movies now. What movie was that? It was like, I forgot what movie it was. And it's like, it's almost teleporting you faster. This is what God put in David. Go ahead.
That my feet did not slip.
It says his feet did not what?
Did not slip.
Because they're as agile as hinds' feet. Y'all understand that? Go ahead.
I have pursued mine enemies.
Wait, what did David do?
I have pursued mine enemies.
What did David do?
I pursued mine enemies.
David said, I am the hunter.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And overtaken them.
And have done what?
And overtaken them.
And have overtaken them. Go ahead.
Neither did I turn again till they were consumed.
It says, neither did I leave off killing their behinds until they were all dead. Go ahead.
I have wounded them.
Go ahead.
That they were not able to rise. They are fallen under my feet. For thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle. Thou hast subdued under me those that rose up against me. Thou hast also given me the necks of mine enemies.
What did God do?
Have given me the necks of mine enemies.
God has given us the necks of our enemies. Go ahead.
That I might destroy them that hate me. They cried.
They did what?
They cried.
They did what?
They cried.
Wasn't it us that was crying?
They cried.
But now, once Most High turns their upside down, their nonsense, their foolishness, their trickery, their attempts, he's going to disannul all of that. God says, in that day, they're going to cry.
That's
Go ahead.
right.
They cried. But there was none to save them, even unto the Lord. But he answered them not. Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind.
Wait a minute. What is the weapons of God gonna do?
Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets. Thou hast delivered me from the strivings of the people, and thou hast made me the head of the heathen.
What did God say?
Made me the head of the heathen.
Brothers, what are you all?
The head of the heathen.
With all that, all praises to the Most High God. I pray brothers and sisters learn something. I pray the class was edifying. All praises, brothers. Set yourselves up to be the heads of the heathen. And with that, Israel, we say shalom. Somebody gonna make the announcement or what?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.